And they are not the results PEI's Green Party was hoping for. Instead of forming the country's first Green government, they will now form the opposition, while the Progressive Conservatives secured a minority government. So joining me now from Charlottetown is CTV's Todd Battis. Good morning to you, Todd.
Good morning.
Well, we know the Progressive Conservatives won the most seats, then the Green Party, then the Liberals. Obviously a very rough night for them. We'll get to that in a moment. But first of all, are you getting a sense of whether these parties will be able to work together to make this minority government hold?
Well, it was a bit of a late night, and now it's an early morning, so there hasn't been a lot of talk about what goes forward here, other than we had a conversation with Peter Bevan-Baker, the leader of the Green Party, who is ecstatic at his party's performance, going really from the hinterland. They had two members in the legislature when it was dissolved to having 9. 8, I believe it is now. There was a late night flip, but that still puts him in a position to run an opposition, and clearly he was pleased with that. Sure, they would have liked to have been the governing the party that with the most seats, but he told me, look, and they call this place the Gentle Island. That's the tourism slogan right now, and that is a good description for the campaign. It was very civil. The Conservatives and the Greens in particular got along very well. So Bevan-Baker said last night at the podium to his supporters that he was looking forward to supporting this government for the next 4 years. So read into that. And he later told us he has no intention of stirring the pot and trying to bring down this, what will likely be a PC government, and trying to form an alliance with the Liberals. So we'll take him at his word, and there should be some harmony here on the island in terms of government for a couple of years anyway.
Well, obviously, so a big night for the Greens and the Conservatives, as you mentioned, but it was a disastrous night for the Liberals. Even incumbent Premier Wade McLaughlin losing his own seat. Could this be any indication of maybe what's to come federally? We are seeing a lot of Conservative governments being elected across the country.
Yeah, you know, this is a small population, obviously, and it's unique to what's going on, you know, to any other province or to the country. So I think it's a little premature to read into that. What you could, you know, drop some parallels to is that there is frustration with the status quo. And in Prince Edward Island, that meant the Progressive Conservatives and the Liberals, and that gave the Greens an opportunity to make some serious inroads tonight. It is interesting that Justin Trudeau was not here during the campaign at all. So you can you read into that what you want.
Well, thank you very much for this update this morning, and hopefully you'll get some sleep today, Todd. That was CTV's Todd Battis joining us from Charlottetown.